My name is Steve Byrne. I'm the CEO of Travel Counsellors, and it's a pleasure to be able to speak to you. And thank you for setting the time aside to listen to me. I'll try not to keep you too long, but if you've tuned into this short webcast, then you've shown an interest in the past or are actively considering becoming a travel counsellor. And in doing so, you are considering joining the, I think, is it 5 million small business owners that there are in the UK that are the powerhouse of the UK economy, and so important to getting the economy moving once things settle down as we merge out of the current lockdown and all things associated with COVID-19 that we've all been dealing with as a country. And Travel Counsellors is a platform that supports and enables people with that entrepreneurial instinct who want to have their own travel business, but to do that as part of a community, so they've got the support. So you have the independence of having your own business, but you have the support that is important as you develop and grow your business. We've been doing this for 25 years, and our job, as we take you through the process of finding out more about us, is to enable you to make an informed decision about whether this is the right thing for you. And you join or considering joining a really successful business. Now, clearly, as with all travel companies and a lot of companies, we've been affected by COVID-19, but we're now looking forward to the world starting to return to some degree of normality. Travel counsellors are currently actively booking people for next year and also for domestic breaks later on in the year in each of the countries that we operate in, and we're looking positively and optimistically about the medium and long-term future for the company. And as we look to the future, we can do so because of the strength of our business model. I think it's fair to say that if you were to speak to people who are informed in the travel industry, they would say a couple of things. One, that we've got a brilliant reputation for the quality of people that we take on and the service that we give our customers. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But also for the power of our business model. It's enabled us to navigate these current choppy waters. So we're an asset-light business. So we don't own any assets. We don't have lots of shops that are tied into leases and rates, etc. We don't own any physical inventory. We don't own aircraft or cruise ships. We never take any commitment on hotels. We don't have any assets that we need to finance. But even more important than that, our model is deeply rooted in a level of personalised care for a customer. And there'll be many travel counsellors who are currently within the TC community who will feel confident about their medium-term future because they'll have customers saying to them now, as soon as the world opens up for travel, I'm going to be booking with you. And that trust has been earned over a long period of time, where travel counsellors have shown care and effort and a high degree of personalised service and advice to their customers over multiple interactions over the years, so that they build that trusted relationship. And they're the sort of people that we want within the business, people who have got that inherent care, want to do the right thing by their customer. And that care also comes to how we deal with customers' money. So the other reason why we are strongly placed to come out of this is that we don't use customer money to finance the business. So when I'm looking at the cash that I've got to operate the business with, I use the profit that we've accumulated over the years to do that. Any customer money gets placed into our trust accounts, and it sits in that trust account until the supplier associated with that holiday is due to be paid, and or when the customer returns from holiday. So that gives us a set of financial disciplines that mean that we are well placed to weather this current storm. So we're asset light, our customer money is protected in trust, and we offer a high degree of personalised care and attention. And that personalised care and attention means that our business comes through three main sources, really. A high degree of customer retention. So in any one given year, 2/3 of our business comes from customers who booked with us before, because we built up that advocacy and trust with customers. We also get referrals from customers because we've done such a good job of looking after them. And then travel counsellors will network in their relative communities, and that could be an analogue community at the school gate. It could be physical networking groups when the world returns to normal, or it could be in their digital network, be social media platforms, etc., including those who come to the fore in recent weeks and months, but have always been part of the Travel Counsellors operating model. Travel Counsellors building their business using digital networks. So as a result, as a company, we also don't have high costs of marketing. The cost of marketing is baked into the income that you retain as a travel counsellor when you make a booking with us. And that is another reason why the business model is resilient and successful. So it's a high degree of retention and a high referral business. And we measure how good we are at looking after customers using a couple of things. We use Trustpilot, and we're currently one of the most, if not the highly rated travel companies on Trustpilot. Every customer gets asked the question, how likely do you recommend your travel counsellor to your family and friends? And our customer satisfaction score is over 90%, one of the highest in the world. And even during the middle of COVID-19, with all the terrible things that has brought to people and the sad loss of life it has caused people, we've tried to do our best to hold our heads high, so that as we come out of this, we can look back with pride on how we conducted ourselves. During the middle of this, we were rated as the #1 travel business by MoneySavingExpert.com, which is a website run by Martin Lewis, in terms of how companies have looked after their customers during COVID-19. All of that gives you a feel and a flavour for the sort of business that we are. We put the customer first. It's based on a huge sense of caring and personalisation. It takes the very best people, caring professionals, to execute that level of service, and they're able to do that because of their inherent skills and qualities, and our platform enables them to ply their trade and do the job that they love, which is looking after their customers, and our platform support them in their endeavours, and that includes the technology, as I say, the business model, learning and development, commercial deals, and that support model was there as we went into COVID-19, and during the course of the current situation, we've tried to support people as best as possible. So we've created an information hub and everything to do with COVID-19, the latest sources of government advice, all the latest updates from suppliers on what's happening in resort, so that you can give your customer the very best advice based on the latest information available. We've also had a big focus on learning and development, and we created a hardship fund for people during the middle of this as well. So we've tried to make sure that, notwithstanding the very difficult and extenuating external circumstances we're all facing as individuals, we've tried to stay true to our values during this, and those values will see us through as we come out of it. And all I can say to you is that if you're thinking about becoming a travel counsellor, the job of our team that will engage with you is to give you all of the information that you need so you can make the right decision for you. We respect what a big decision it is to have your own business, but it's also a liberating decision. If you're going to do it, then I can give you my personal assurance that you'll come on board with our respect. We recognise what it takes to become a business owner, and you'll be part of a community that will support you in your endeavours and celebrate your successes and be there for the good times and the tough times which we all face as individuals in our lives. So we're here. If you want any more information, do please get in touch, and I hope that one day, as the world returns back to normal, and if you join as a travel counsellor, I'll be able to meet you face to face. In the meantime, thank you very much for listening to me, and do take care of yourselves and stay well.